all over the world, Yorubas are being used because their culture supports something in scripture. There is no land a Yoruba man is not leading a revival. Get to Russia, get to America, get to anywhere. Yoruba is not tribalism. Pastor Biyome is not Yoruba. Dr. Enesha is not Yoruba. They still connected to a Yoruba man. Pastor Biyome said, God sent me to Yoruba land. Because sometimes people will be thinking it's racism. It's a divine appointment. So it's a divine appointment, except you are crude and shrewd and you are suffering from spiritual, intellectual poverty. It's a move of God, except you are saying God is a fool. There is something in the culture of the Yorubas. You can see, look at my elder brother, 2 years older than me. It's difficult for me to make him sit behind me. I still use sir for him till tomorrow morning. As much as he respects me. Honor is in our culture. Honor is in our culture. Not
see, Yoruba is not the center in the church now. It's no longer Jesus Christ. See, I have been seeing series of this man video. It's not making sense at all. It's not making sense. I have been seeing a lot of a video where this man is talking trash, talking garbage. This man is so empty, scriptural empty. Nothing they heard. I don't know how manage you gather the people. I don't just know. Because you want to preach on certain elite in the Christendom, you are not centered there in the place of Christ. So how does this your message now edify the people? How does it? So how can a pastor you speak for more than 3 to 4 minutes? You cannot even have any reference in the scripture. You are just come to eulogize on people, put it there in the place of Christ. Apostle Paul in the Bible said, he said, if any other person come to preach to you, any other message that this one are preaching to you, so he said, let that person even be the angel. He said, such person, let it be accursed. Any person that will come and preach any other gospel to you, rather than the one are preaching to you, so he said, let such person be accursed. So Jesus is no longer the role model. Jesus is no longer the center. We are not discussing sentiment, tribal, culture in the church. So Jesus is the ladder. Jesus is the role model. Jesus is the author and the finishers of the faith. And the Bible says we should look unto Jesus, who is the author and the finisher of our faith. Bible did not say we should look to Yoruba, we should look to Igbo, or we should look to a certain tribe. What is this man saying? Now this same man, I say, you cannot trust the holiness of a poor man because he don't have money yet to carry women. Now this man, I talking. Now this same man, I say, now because of poverty, or now poverty, now he sent Jesus Christ to cross. He said Judas saw him because of poverty. Now he take all those stuff. I have been seeing a lot of his series of his message. They are all trash. Just because you want to eulogize on certain men, they come to the people, to the church. They worship men. What is this reference for? How does it even edify the church? To me, it doesn't even make sense. I listen to the clip. It doesn't even make sense. And this man is just like that. Because they will opportunity to gather people and begin to sell hope. Sell different narrative to them. And then they cash out. At the end of the day, now they now see they say they are top of the world. These are the people, they equate their material possession with their righteousness. So in Nigeria now, the fact that you are a philanthropy, you have money, or you are doing everything, meaning that you are right with God. That is the injustice. That is the measure that people used to joke them, man. This is a joke. Jesus is no longer the center. Jesus is no longer the epic. Jesus is no longer the one we are looking to. But we are looking to the Yoruba elder. Because they are dominating everywhere they go. How does this message edify the God? I said again, Paul, he said, if any other person come to preach the message, another message, rather than the one I'm preaching to you, so he said, let such person be accursed. I will stop here.